All right, what's going on, y'all? It's A1 Andre coming back with another video today. Now, today in this video, I'm talking about defense in 2K21 for next gen. I'm not talking about defense in the core game. I'm not talking about defense in my team or any other game mode, just in the park itself with the affiliations. Because in my honest opinion, defense in this game needs to be worked on ASAP. And to be honest, it's not just in my opinion, because I've been on Twitter seeing other content creators and other YouTubers say the same thing as what I'm saying right now, because defense in this game is holding this game back from being the greatest game it could possibly be. Because I still believe, even though, you know, this game came out to a rough start, I still believe that this 2K can be the best 2K to date if they just improve the defense, and truthfully as well as some other things. But you know, I'll talk about those other things in another video. And I know people say that about 2K every single year it comes out, but in my honest opinion, I did not feel that way about 2K17. I did not feel that way about 2K18, 2K19, or 2K20, or 2K21 for current gen, or for previous gen, I should say. But I'm feeling that way about this game right here because this is, in my opinion, having the potential to be the best game since 2K16. So anyway, I'm gonna stop wasting time in this intro and get into the first thing I'm gonna talk about with this whole defense thing. So what I'm doing in this video is going with my usual format, which is stating the problem with the defense and then stating a possible solution. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, when it comes to defense in the park for 2K21 next gen, or for the affiliation, whatever you want to call it, the recovery system, in my honest opinion, is so broken. Players can get past you so easily, and once they're past you, you can't do anything about it. And if you guys remember, a few weeks before patch 2 came out, we were all having problems with the interior defense. But now when it comes to defense as a whole, what I'm realizing is that there's also a problem with the perimeter defense, because in the month's time that I've played 2K21 on the next gen for my PS5, what I've realized is when it comes to perimeter defense, it's underpowered, greatly underpowered at that, because I have a perimeter defense potential of 87 overall, which means that my perimeter defense should be very good. Not stellar, but good enough. My player is 6'3", which is not the tallest, but he also has a 6'7" wingspan. So he should be able to play decent defense, or at least have players stay in front of him, because in real life, I'm like 6'3", 6'3 with like a 6'5" wingspan. And I've been told that I'm strong, that I'm a pretty strong guy, especially on the basketball court, which in real life equates to me being able to keep players from getting past me. And on 2K21, my player strength is like a 64. And with all the things that I talked about going into play for the game, my player cannot keep players in front of him or keep players from getting past them, which is a problem in itself. And on top of that, once players get past my player, I can't recover and catch back up to him, which also leads me into the recovery system, because my player is also a 92 speed and a 92 acceleration with quick first step on Hall of Fame, which, let's be real here, most of the community does not have quick first step on Hall of Fame. They got it on like gold at the most, because, you know, most guys make taller players. And if you didn't already know, for 2K21 next gen, if your player is 6'4" or taller and over like 180 pounds, you can't get quick first step on Hall of Fame. And I can tell that the guys that have beat me off the dribble are more than 6'4" and more than 180 pounds. So it don't make no sense to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, the recovery system in this game is so broken. And in my opinion, the way it should be is that if you have a player with a certain speed and your player is faster than the guy that's beating you off the dribble, you should have a chance to catch up to that player if you act right and if you act accordingly on defense. However, for 2K21 next gen, that's not the case. Once you're beat, you're beat. And that is not realistic at all. And I just told you how it's not realistic by 2K standards. So now let me tell you how it's not realistic from real life standards. Because, for example, take a fast 6'3" player in the real NBA like Ja Morant, who is deceptively strong and has similar measurements to my player, and then take a player like James Harden, who's beating him off the dribble, because James Harden beats a lot of guys off the dribble with his, you know, dribble moves and all that stuff. So in real life, if James Harden is beating Ja Morant off the dribble, you mean to tell me that Ja Morant can't catch up to him and meet him at the rim and block his layup or dunk or whatever? Because let's be real, the two reasons why James Harden can beat Ja Morant off the dribble is, number one, his strength, and number two, his dribbling ISO one-on-one skills, because James Harden is probably the best ISO one-on-one player in the league. Well, at least at the time of this video being recorded. But my point is, Ja Morant can still catch back up to him because Ja Morant is the faster player. Take another example like Devin Booker getting past John Wall. Now, in that matchup, Devin Booker's only getting past John Wall because of the dribble move itself, not because of speed. So after John Wall gets crossed over by Devin Booker and Devin Booker's going to the rim, you mean to tell me that John Wall can't catch back up to him with John Wall's speed and block Devin Booker's layup at the rim? Come on now. Like, we all know that John Wall is much faster than Devin Booker. And my point with that is that in real life, there is recovery on the basketball court. So why is there not recovery on 2K21 for next gen? It should not be to where once you're beat, you're beat. You know what I'm saying? You have no control, you're out of the play, there's nothing you can do about it. And in NBA 2K21 next gen, if your opponent gets past you in the part, then there's nothing you can do about it. He's scoring and it's inevitable. Like, why do y'all think so many people rim run in 2K21 next gen? Cause that's all I'm seeing in the part from guys that's like pure slashers, or not even pure slashers, just players in general. Most guys just use that whole rim run cheese and just rim run the whole time and rim run the whole entire game. And a player like me with an 87 perimeter defense cannot keep them from getting past me on the perimeter. It makes no sense. It's repetitive, it's annoying to see, and it's one of the reasons why 2K is becoming unplayable for me, with it only being a month into the game's release. Like, it makes no sense. But that's the problem, and now for the possible solution. Now, I didn't really need that segue. I was just doing that to be funny, to be honest, because it's really simple. You know, the simple solutions is one of two things: either buff perimeter defense or buff strength, because those two things can affect defense greatly in 2K21 next gen and make defense feel a whole lot better. Like, it's really that simple, and I hope 2K does that going forward in the next patch coming out, because if they don't, I'm gonna stop playing this game. Because y'all, there's so many other games you can play right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing other games other than 2K because I'm just so tired of 2K. Like, I've gone back to Mortal Kombat Mugen a little bit, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, you know, Warzone just came out, you know, I'm about to be on that heavy. We got the new Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not gonna be on this 2K heavy because there's so many issues with this game and it's just becoming annoying. Yes, they fixed a lot of stuff with the patch that came out with patch 2. And I know I made a video saying patch 2 saved the game. For those of y'all that might be in the comment section saying, I thought you said the patch 2 saved 2K. Well, that's because I forgot about defense. But anyway, y'all, that's gonna do it for the video. Those are just my thoughts. If you agree with anything I said in the video, leave a like down below. Also, let me know in the comment section what y'all want to see fixed in the game in terms of, you know, defense, and if you think defense is fine or if you think it needs to be buffed. Let me know that in the comment section down below. But anyway, with that being said, you guys, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I got some videos showing up on screen right now, so if you want to watch any other videos of mine, check them out. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard on them. Check them out. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, and until next time, I'm up out of here. Peace.